You guys, it's the kid. 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 We're here doing a little YouTube live thing. Basically, I'm hoping to pretty much do this every Friday. Sorry, not every day, pretty much around the same time. So obviously, I've put out the vid, my football news vid. Just know, basically, the football news vid is pretty much going to be a thing that'll be happening every single day. You guys, what's up? 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 So I'm sorry, yeah. So basically, the main thing is this whole Wenger thing and January transfer window. But I think I sort of covered that, so I want to maybe talk about stuff that hasn't I didn't really talk about really, and that is probably Isco. Look, I'll say it again. The whole question is whether Isco is world class now. But I mean, I've just really been thinking about what that guy did to Italy and how he pretty much sacrificed them. You know, which is what he did. He sacrificed. Um, I'm just trying to get more idea. He pretty much sacrificed those Italian guys. And look, the guy he's playing on some high level. You know. So what would we have here? Captain Levi, yeah, the Real Madrid boy. Who you got to win the World Cup? Brazil, Germany, France, Spain. For me, I think people are hyping up Spain too much because Spain beat a very bad Italy team that are playing bad tactics. It doesn't mean that you should not put them in as one of the favorites. I think it's between Brazil and France. I mean, I don't see, for me, I think people are forgetting that, yes, Germany, they did very well in the Confederations Cup and they have a really good young guys coming in. People are underestimating the loss of Bart Simpson. I think Bart Simpson no longer being in Germany's ranks is really going to hinder them. But I'm looking at France and Brazil. Brazil, I think, are the overall best team. Um, I think that really, you look at Brazil, Neymar, Coutinho, Gabriel Jesus, Willian, who knows what the young boys coming in, Thiago Silva, Renato Augusto. They're just too good. These guys are just too damn good. So I just think that, those are really the dudes that you have to really be wary. And I think for France, look, they look at the guys they have, the kind of players they have on the bench that can come on and really do a job is pretty crazy. But let me get into some other stuff. So HH is Bale our second choice. If we start Isco, CR7, and Benzema for me, Asensio is our first choice. Oh, is that second choice of first choice of then Bale second best? It's sad. Bale is like this now. Look, Bale. Look, you only have yourself to blame. Injuries. It's a meritocracy, and as of right now, Asensio and Isco are better than Bale. As Asensio and Isco are much more informed and are better than Bale. So I think that really, it is what it is. There's nothing that can be said, and you just have to accept that. What's this happening? So let's just see. Spain has baptized Italy and wait. When did Spain baptize France? I can't remember when Spain baptized France, man. Spain are winning 7-0 against some dudes from the road. Yeah, from the road. Isn't it? Oh yeah, Liechtenstein. I mean, I didn't even know that was a country. Actually, I knew somebody from Liechtenstein. Actually, how well could Belgium do in the World Cup if they got rid of Martinez? If that's what I said before with Belgium, get a real coach. It's a superbly talented team. I mean, Company, Eden Hazard, Dries Mertens, Carrasco, Lukaku, Origi. This team is stupendous. Nine Golan. I don't know why Golan isn't even in the team. But if you have to have a tactician, if you just have a coach that says, hey man, play, do whatever you like, you're not going to get the best of them. You need a disciplinarian who can really be authoritative and really, instruct them and really construct them to, do how they do. So Martinez is wrong. I think with the right coach, Belgium can semis, but they can probably win a Euros with the right coach. Because them losing to Wales. So HH, do you think Sanchez will have a 15-16 Hazard season? No, because I think Sanchez has I mean, Sanchez for me has a stronger psychology. Hazard has a very weak mentality because Hazard is the guy that if things are not really going his way, he will do what he did in that 15-16 season. But I think for Sanchez is such a thug, is such a dog that he will always ride. He'll always do what he does, and it's very hard for him to pretty much dip below a certain level because that's just who he is. So Colby Jackson, who do you have winning the 2018 Ballon d'Or next year? I'd give it to Sergio Ramos. I don't care who wins. All I care about is who I think should win, and I think Sergio Ramos should win because I think he should go to a defender, and Ramos has been pretty exemplary. Either Ramos or Modric. It's going to be a Real Madrid player. I ain't giving it to Cristiano. Let Cristiano win a goal-scoring award. This is the best player overall. It should either be Ramos or Modric. So, what do you think Bale is worth in this market? In this market, 70. Because look, what's he done? I'm not. Are you gonna pay 80 for a guy who is injury prone and has not been relevant in about a season? Come on. So maybe 70, maybe it's even 65. Thoughts on Egypt versus Uganda to today? I mean, wait, has the match started? I'm not sure whether the match has started yet. But look, Egypt, they've got to make that happen. They've got to eat. They've got to eat. Because if they don't, they will really mess up themselves. Because I mean, really, the group it's in their hands. The group is in their hands. This is the best chance for Egypt to qualify for the World Cup. Because again, I think it's between Egypt and Uganda. Ghana are out of it. Spain beat France 2-0 in France in a friendly this past year, I believe, with France taking the game serious and having all their starters. Yeah, I mean, but look, that's not really a baptism, and that's not really a crucifixion. Thoughts on Robin? Miguel, you know my thoughts on Robin. Robin is a revelation. And if Robin takes those clowns to the World Cup, I'll consider making him a horseman. Does Bill need to leave Spain to revive his career? Because I don't believe we are seeing the best Bill as Madrid. For me, I think that's fun. No, Bill needs to actually get fit. Because if the reason why Bill hasn't really been able to do what he does is because he's been so unfit. And when you're unfit, you're not playing at your best level, you have nothing to complain about. Because literally, the dude, he has nothing to complain about because there are other guys who are fit, who are more fresher, who are healthier than you, and they're just performing at a higher level than what you're doing. So I think if Bill Shaw taking that United move, so him denying, saying, oh no, I'm not going to, you're wasting your career. Take the United move and you'll be a guaranteed starter. You'll be a guaranteed starter there for United. So I think if he goes to United, I think that would be great for him. Obviously, him going to United means that for Rashford, he'd get less minutes. But it is what it is. Who are you going to play, Rashford or beast mode? But at the same time, look how well Rashford has been doing both club-wise and internationally. So for me, Bill, it's going to be very difficult for you to get to a top-tier side if you're not playing very well and you keep on getting injured. That's just a fact. Who starts up front for France? You've got to bring back Benzema. For me, I would, I'd say Benzema and Giroud, because Giroud is a certain kind of striker, and I think that it gives you a certain kind of threat, because if you do like a Benzema, Lacazette, that's too similar. And I think Mbappe works better as maybe in a 3 in behind the two strikers or out on the wing. I don't think I'd use Mbappe just as a straight striker, but who knows, man. Mbappe, this guy, he is so versatile that he may even work well as a striker in that sense. Should I choose also for France in European? So Alaba Madrid. Look at France fronts for Dembele, Mbappe, Griezmann, Pogba, Kanté behind that France. Well, who do you think will be the next horseman in the near future? That's going to be tough. I mean, I want to get a keeper in there. I definitely want to get a keeper in there, but I don't think there's a goalkeeper who really fully exemplifies me really giving them the award. Correct me if I'm wrong, has Buffon won a Champions League yet? Oh no, has he won a Champions League? And has he won a Euro? He's won a World Cup, that's big, but let's just whether he's won it. But I mean, Buffon is definitely the closest to being a horseman, but I'm looking at his career now, how his career is sort of waning, and thank you. Big fan of your work, Double H. Thank you very much. Defending my family jewels. Interesting. Why can't an African team be a contender? What's the real problem? Coaching. Coaching is a real problem. Let me have a sip of my Ribena. Guys, always take Ribena, man. Mumra. Coaching. Coaching is a reason why you're not seeing the best of yes, yeah, that's the reason why you're not really seeing the best of the best of the African teams, because I say this to people. The country with the most under 17 World Cups is, drumroll, Nigeria. So what does that tell you? It tells you that Nigerians naturally are gifted at this great sport. But once you go to senior level, coaching becomes much more important, because when you're at that young level, it's all about playing. But at a much more senior level, talent alone won't allow you to win games. You need the right coaching. I need to have right match management. Match management comes from a manager who gets to manage games. So, which is what these African teams are missing. Hands are not clinical enough. Oh, so congrats to Egypt, who beat Uganda 1-0. That means they go back on top of the group with 2 games to go. It's all in their hands. So we could finally be seeing Egypt back in the World Cup. Griezmann to United in January. Nah, I don't think that's going to happen. I think that's going to happen in the summer. I don't think Atletico will allow that to undergo that soon. Will James have a comeback season with Bayern, or is he on the definite decline? And will Kante win an unprecedented third EPL Player of the Year this season? Nope, Kante won't. I think you're already seeing from Kante that, yeah, I think those are just 2 exceptional seasons. He won't win it again this season. James, will he have a comeback season with Bayern? I don't know. I mean, the James thing, I really don't know, because the shocking thing is, when I was talking about Bayern with the football banter boys, and I was saying, no, for Bayern, they've not really bought a big name. And people say, wait, what about James? And it just crossed my mind that ever since 2014, through his Real Madrid thing, I just don't see James as a big name. I just don't see that dude as a big name. So maybe he can prove me wrong at Bayern Munich, but I have my doubts about James. I have my doubts about James, who isn't really the same dude that he once was, Sorry, just trying to get some better lights here. What the heck? It's getting all stroby. What are you guys saying? Hey, Juju man, it's the kid. Juju man, what's up, man? Bale is finished. Damn, okay. Portugal World Cup chances with no Lamb for Germany and average. Look, as I said to people, first of all, I'm not giving Cristiano that Euro. I forgot to tweet that out. He wasn't on the pitch in the final, so I'm not giving him that Euro. So he still doesn't have a Euro medal. And if Portugal make it to the final of the World Cup, I'm seeing my specialist. I'm getting back my legs, and I will personally man mark him in a World Cup final. Actually, if he gets to a semi, because if final, it'll be too risky. I'm going to go to the semi, and I'll personally man mark him. There's no way I'm allowing Cristiano anywhere near a World Cup final. It's too dangerous. So no, it's not happening. Yep, Egypt beats Uganda. Well done to my Egyptian brothers, man. Well done, man. Who do you think will win, Chelsea or Atletico, over the two games? Though, you know what? It could be a draw both way. I think, Conte and Simeone, they're both similar managers. So I think Chelsea and Atletico. Gosh, guys, Champions League. When is the Champions League back? I think the Champions League is back next week. Ooh! So we've got Champions League coming in. We've got Canelo versus Triple G, guys. Man, this is so good. How good can Dembele be for Barcelona? It could be good. I think Dembele could be really, really good. Yeah, but as I said to people, I think I said it on my video, don't put pressure on him. He's not Neymar. Nobody's Neymar. Don't think that he's a second coming. Let the kid breathe. Let the kid just be himself. Let him be himself, and then just take it from there. Take it from there and let him just be himself. But I think, sorry, Dembele, he's really exciting. So if they just allow Dembele to be what he wants to be, and he just allow him to express himself, I think Barcelona could have a very interesting kid there. But it may take some time for him to really understand the dynamic of Barcelona, which is different from how Dortmund play and how Tuchel played. Neuer. Well, look, I think for Neuer, let's wait until his tenure finishes. Who is the next Christina? The next Christina. Let's start. Could be Mbappe. Could be Mbappe. Mbappe strikes me as a guy who's like a real pure goal scorer. But I think, you know what? It's going to be hard to see in the next Christina, because I think Christina, as I said, he's one of the best, arguably the greatest goal scorer that the game has ever seen. I mean, Pele was saying this all the way until you reach 1,000 goals. Say, Pele, look, pipe down, bro. Christina has balled. Okay, so Pele, you only balled in Brazil. Christina has been balled for United. He balled for Real Madrid, and he's balling for international. So go on a goal scoring tip. It's going to be very hard for anybody to really be what Christina is, man. No, for me, I told you, a horseman isn't just about you winning everything. Look, Iniesta and Xavi have both won everything, but they're not horsemen. It's about what you did as an individual. How did you change the game? What kind of impact did you have on the sport? That's why you look at the impact that Pele had as a 17-year-old, winning the World Cup again as a 29-year-old, all the goals that he scored, the impact Maradona had at that 86 World Cup, winning 2 league titles for Napoli, the impact that Ronaldo had, where he completely changed. Ronaldo was arguably the first ever superstar on a Michael Jordan level, having deals with Nike that the game had ever seen. And we all know what he did in that 2002 World Cup. Zidane, we all know what he did in 1990 and what he did in that 2006 World Cup. Beckenbauer changed the way that we saw how the defenders should be playing. He pretty much invented the whole sweeper and the ball playing the defender role. So that's why, to be a horseman, you've got to be a game changer. That's why it is very hard to get into that club. The 5 horsemen are exceptional players, very exceptional. Should Donnarumma start ahead of Buffon? Yes. I've said it. Yes, he should. Max, I couldn't know that. Yes, he should. Buffon, I'm sorry, I'll say it. He's too old. And I think the problem that Italians have is that it's a good and a bad thing. I like how people have faith in the older people. Respect your elders. Always respect your elders. But there comes a time, and this is the key to life, you have to have an equilibrium. You can't just be too much in one area. If you're too old, you're too old. I think Buffon's too old. I think De Rossi's too old. And they're showing their age. Like some of those shots that we saw there, spin against Italy, Donnarumma could have saved them. What English teams do you think will do well in the Champions League this year? City and United, that's it. Liverpool, possibly. Chelsea, no. So Salah scored. Look, man, guys, man, Salah's being a G, man. Salah's being a G. I mean, this is actually another video that I may even think of doing. Like, who do you think could follow the great George Weah in being an African player to win the Ballon d'Or? Because George Weah is still the only African player to win the Ballon d'Or. What a player he was. Guys, I think it could be Mane. If Mane keeps doing what he does, and if Mane can ball in the Champions League, I think Mane could arguably be the next African player to win the Ballon d'Or. But the Ballon d'Or, it's so biased anyway, so I don't even give a crap about that bloody award. Can you video on who would have been a host if they had won the World Cup? Oh no, for me, without a shadow of a doubt. I mean, I've always said, okay, for Messi, yeah, without a shadow of a doubt, Robin. If Robin had won a World Cup, that's, I don't even have to think. If Messi wins a World Cup, I'm like, if Robin wins a World Cup, 100%, that is one. I will personally deliver his horseman certificate to him personally. If he was to win one, he got robbed by Spain. He got robbed. Um, should do a comparison on Messi and Christina. Who is a better, more important player? Guys, okay, guys, remember I will be doing my Ronaldo Impossible technique vid. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Relax, relax, relax. I need to order Chinese, guys. Guys, what should I order? I'm thinking Chinese or pizza. Just say, guys, I'm trying to be a vegan. Trying to see how long I can last becoming a vegan. I'm trying to protect my animal brothers out there, brothers and sisters. So I'm trying to become a vegan. So I'm going all vegan. Yep, Sadio Mane is the truth. Are Barcelona on the decline? Yep, they are on. I do really think that you could argue that they're on the decline, but never bank against Messi. That Argentina hobbit finds a way to pretty much answer his critics. You know, this guy always managed to answer his critics. So you have to really be very wary about what this guy does. So you would be, because if I now come out and say, you know what, they decline, they are useless, they can't do anything. Homeboy will just turn around and then just score 50 Gs and then win a treble with these Barcelona boys. Bill is not finished. Just a Madrid squad, youngsters are coming and coming hard. Well, that sounded a bit. September 12th, opening match, Juve versus Barcelona. Ooh, 12th. So wait. What's today's date? So today's date is Tuesday the 5th or so. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, next Tuesday. Yeah, Nigeria. Look, relax. Nigeria, we're walking this. Does anybody know the Algeria score? By any chance, please, can somebody please tell me what the Algeria Zambia score is? Because if Algeria lose again, then those guys should just. Oh, FIFA. I told you I don't play FIFA. I play Pro Evo. I hate FIFA 18. Although if Victor Moses doesn't have a 99 for every attribute, then I'm writing to EA about that. There's no next Cristiano. Probably not. Cristiano is top 5 all time. You may not like it, but it's true. No, it's not. Okay. Robin. I put Robin above Christina. I put Figo above Christina. I put Pirlo above Christina, as well as the 5 horsemen. No. If Franz Beckenbauer is a horseman because he changed what a defender does in the field, then no 100% should be a horseman. He literally changed the definition of a goalkeeper. Not to the same extent as Beckenbauer. I think what Beckenbauer did over a period of time was big, and also the thing about Beckenbauer is he did this as a player and a coach. Okay, he did it as a player. That's why Beckenbauer is actually one of the biggest horsemen out there because of what he did both as a player and as a coach. That just takes him on a whole other level above even the other horsemen. When is the next football banter show collab? Look, man, we were actually thinking of doing it tomorrow, but our camera guy was not around, so that was a bit unfortunate. But you know what will happen? I'm gonna keep posting clips. I'm going to keep on posting clips of it, just like either on Twitter or on Instagram, just for you to watch back and enjoy it. So I want to just post maybe like one minute clips here and there. Origami Maria, hi. How come there are no females that follow the football hut? If you're female, holler at your boy. Holler at your boy. George Weah is a legend. Yes, he is. Mane is the best Liverpool player since the Cannibal. Yep. What is your midfield 3 out of players that are currently playing? Midfield 3. Chinese? Oh, yes, Chinese. But, so Miguel says pizza. Defendant my family Jules says Chinese. It's tough. My midfield 3 would be right now Drich, Kante, and Tony Cruz. Cruz and Drich because they just have a great telepathic understanding. Even if I think Verratti is better than Tony Cruz, I just think Cruz and Drich have a better working relationship, and I think Kante is a very good thing to mop things up. But as I say that, Casemiro. So maybe just the Madrid three, Casemiro, Drich, and Tony Kane. Robin is overrated. This guy hasn't been relevant since 2014. No. For that ish, you have to have pizza. Indian food. Like, yeah, I'm thinking of Indian. I'm thinking of Indian. You know, my good old Korma, my trusted Korma. So Indian is definitely a possibility. Egypt won. Does it change? No, Egypt should qualify for the thing, man. Why don't people respect Kovacic? He's a little genius. Look at some of Kovacic's dribbling videos. Kovacic is big time. I like his football. Two-footed, right foot, left foot, plays with his head up, which is what I like with guys. Nice posture when running. But I think he's young. I think he's still not yet at the level where he can control and dominate a game where you can say, you know what, you're my midfielder for a full season, don't dominate this. He's not really yet at that level. But he's getting there. Are Drich and Tony K the best midfield partnership in the world right now? Yes, they are, 100%. Why do you always wear sunshades? Okay, this is a very interesting one. Now, the reason why I wear shades, first of all, because I look extremely cool and sexy in shades. That's the first thing. But the reason why I do this is, first of all, like ever since I did YouTube videos about film, I didn't want to be famous. I don't want to be a guy who goes out there and sees his face. So that's why I like shades, because it keeps that era of anonymity. Anonymity. And also as well as like, I just think that, you know, for me, like, it's my character. You see, my other A-list, which is the guy that's around the world day by day, doesn't wear the shades. But when I put on the shades, this is half up. Half up is the man with shades, and it's like my mask, and it brings out the kind of very antagonistic, edgy personality that we all know and love, which is double edged. So I think it is very important for my psychology and who he is. This is half up's mask. You know, these lovely shades. I bought a new pair of shades today, by the way. You know what? I think everybody has their addictions and their little idiosyncrasies. You know, like it's like my mom likes buying little bits of decorations, like house the decorations. She's just very addicted to that. And I'm addicted to sunshades. So every time I was walking down the streets today, and when I just started to see shades, my brain just stops. So I just love shades. You know, I'm like a shades connoisseur. Who's the best English commentator? To me, it's Drury by a mile. I would say Martin Tyler. Either Martin Tyler or this or something Davis. I think it's Barry Davis or something from back in the day. Okay, so Zambia, Algeria 0-0. Jesus. Man, Algeria can't even score a damn G. Useless. Yeah. Top 5 managers of all time. Mourinho. I'll probably say Mourinho, then Mourinho, and then okay, yeah, Mourinho. Yeah. How did you meet the Banter Show boys? You go to England and they meet you in Nigeria. No, we met in Angleterre. We met in London, because we're just working on a different project. So, but no, seriously, guys, tell me, do you really enjoy this, my collab vids with the football banter, guys? I mean, what's your responses? I really like this, because I think, you know, if you really do enjoy it, we will definitely strive hard to make it like a weekly or a 2-week occurrence, because I think, you know, I think the reaction is pretty good. So if you guys like the football banter show, guys, you know, because they are down to do it, and I think they've loved the response that you guys have been having for them. So I think if you're down for it, we'll definitely try and do a lot more. True, Miguel, that's true. In midfield 3, Drich, Tony K, and Vidal is a beast. I mean, you can have your Drich and Cruz anyone. Vidal is the most complete central midfielder ever. Tackling, passing, shooting, thuggery. I love him, man. Dal. Basically, so Dal, Drich, and 20 K. What do you think about Firmino? I feel like he gets unrated due to the likes of Mane and Salah. No, Firmino is good. I think Firmino is a very smart player, but I think that Firmino has been played in the wrong role. I think Firmino is a supporting striker, not an out-and-out striker, and he's been played as an out-and-out striker. I would love to see, like, again, I keep on using this example, Mario Gomez. Mario Gomez is one of those strikers who, he's not flashy, he's not boisterous, but he is so functional. So if you had a strike partnership of a Mario Gomez and a Firmino, you would really see Firmino flourish, because Firmino is a very, very smart player. Very, very, very smart player. Look, Brazil. Look, man, guys, Brazil is tight. Brazil is tight. I mean, imagine if an attack that has Firmino, that has Jesus, that has Neymar, Willian, Lord in Likey. Lord in Likey. How good is Zidane as a manager? Well, he did win 2 Champions Leagues back to back, so let's see what you guys are saying. You should do a live stream during a match just for the experience. I will. Guys, I will. Guys, I think for the Champions League, hopefully if I can get this thing working, I will do a live stream during one of the Champions League games, so we can talk and you can see how I react during a match. Yeah, actually, yeah, I'll do that. So you guys, yeah, that's a good idea. Thanks, Bruno Alves, my Portuguese brother. Obrigado. I will be doing a live stream for some matches. Yeah, also, so yeah, guys, you're liking the football banter. Those vids are amazing. Yes, 100% top conversations. I think the banter show is good, but no United fans. The videos with the football banter shows are great. Try to get a couple more of them in. If it can, might be inconvenient. Yeah, we love banter boys. You need to talk more about. Yeah, man. So that's good, man. Match reaction with the banter boys. Yeah, man, that'll be good. I'm going to Barcelona and I'm going to see Espanyol and Juventus, hoping Dembele does very well. Oh, Michael Farid, thank you, man. Take pictures, man. Share pictures. All right, guys. That's it for me. I think I'm going to go with Chinese, and I'll see what Chinese food I can get in there, and I'll tell you how that works. So, guys, it's been great, and I'll probably see you guys tomorrow again at the same time, and we can continue this conversation. It has been swell speaking with you guys. Peace.